What are the 4 major phases of a funnel and how can you use it to grow your network marketing team? That's what we're going to be going over. And at the end of this video, I'm actually going to show you how you can completely make this in an automated way. So let's get into it. Now, if you're not familiar with what a sales funnel is, there's a couple different terminologies out there, but the phases that we're going to be talking about are the buying journey. So it's the journey of someone that's going to be buying your network marketing product. Now, these are the stages that someone's going to have to go through before they eventually buy your product. But there's also sales funnel software out there that can help guide people through these stages. But just know, if you don't have some fancy software out there that is a sales funnel, you can still implement these phases of a buying cycle, buying journey here, but just know that you are the sales funnel. So let's get into it. First step of the funnel, and this is going to be the widest part, is awareness. Nothing happens in your business. No one can buy your product unless they become aware of who you are. Okay, so they become aware of you. They need to be aware that they have a problem. They need to become aware of your solution, aka your network marketing product, right? Now, they're not ready to buy. They're not ready to give you their credit card unless you are buying the product for them, which you don't want to do. Don't use your credit card, use their credit card. So they're just aware of you. Like, they may see a post out there. They may see a piece of content. They may see something, or if you're doing it the old traditional way, they just know that you exist. Like, you're a friend or family member. Maybe you're a friend on Facebook. They're just aware of you. Now, the awareness on its own is kind of like a funnel, because they have to check off certain boxes. They need to become aware of you. They need to have a problem. They need to have the ability to be aware of your product, which can take time. You don't want to just throw your product at this person, but they need to be aware of certain things, okay? And honestly, what I would do is I wouldn't even talk about your product. I wouldn't even talk about your products online or in this early on in the stage, because then people are going to be thinking, oh, you just want to sell me something. You just want to get a sale, right? And this is where salespeople kind of get pushy and salesy, because they're like, here's a product, buy it. No, right? If you make it all about them, make it about your client, find out what their problems are, find out what their desires are, right? And help them become aware of it as well. Now, what is going to make this really important is actually a 5th step. I call it like an invisible step. And that actually comes before the awareness stage. And I'll talk about that at the very end. So if you want to know what this invisible step is, make sure you stay to the end. By the way, guys, if you love funnels, if you love automation, if you love building your network marketing, or if you want to learn how to build your network marketing team and downline online, then make sure you like this video and subscribe. It's my way of being able to give you more value like this completely for free. Okay? So once they are aware of you, maybe you're posting motivational posts, maybe you are posting about some problems that people have, then they go into, if you can read it, it says consideration. They start considering their possibilities. They start imagining. They start visualizing. And this is where you want to start, a way to call it is like future pacing. Future pacing, it just means you are putting a movie in someone else's head. This can be done in a lot of different ways, but you do this through a lot of storytelling. One of the best ways to tell stories is through case studies. People love stories and they resonate really well with stories, and they don't feel like they're actually getting sold to. So if you can tell stories to people about certain things, about some problems, maybe a client that you had, maybe some testimonials. If you don't have any clients, you're just brand new, maybe go to your company's website and read some testimonials, or go to a Facebook group and read some testimonials. And no, don't use any names, but you can then go in there, look at some Facebook testimonials, and then you can start sharing those testimonials as well. This is how I got started. I was like, hey, I don't have any testimonials. I don't have any clients. But the cool thing is my network marketing product has been around for a while. It's proven. There's a lot of testimonials out there. So I just went through and read a bunch of testimonials. And so when I went and talked to people, I'd be like, hey, you know what? That's so cool that you are wanting to lose weight. Cool thing is we've actually had a ton of people, they wanted to lose weight, but this was their challenges that they were struggling with. They didn't know what to eat. They didn't know this. They didn't know that, blah, 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 blah. And then what they found out was, and you're telling a story of someone else, but your client goes into that situation as well. And I recommend completely automating as much of this front end of the funnel as you can, because you can get thousands and thousands of people and be talking to people, but they're the wrong people, or they're just not there yet. And that's what it really comes down to. The next phase here is it's time to decide. And this really comes down to timing. Some people just aren't mentally ready. Some people just aren't physically ready or financially ready to buy your product over here. And so maybe this might be 1 week. It might take them 1 week of time to get there. But cool thing is, if you automate this, maybe make a video, make a post, make a Facebook group, make an email sequence, whatever it is, then by the time when the time is right, you are there. They're aware of you. And they're like, hey, you know what? I actually am ready. I'm ready. Like, my pain has gotten so high that I'm ready to go. Right? There's a story of a dog, and he's whimpering because he's got a nail in he's sitting on a nail, and a little boy's asking his dad or whatever. He's like, hey, why doesn't the dog move? He's like, well, the pain is not strong enough for him to take action. So that can be a challenge for a lot of us. It's like, yeah, we actually have pain, but the pain of change seems more to us than the pain of just staying the same, right? But once the pain of staying the same is more than the pain of changing, then people start to decide. They start to take action. Okay? So once they decide, then you want to make the sell. You want to have them purchase and fulfill. Cool thing is, your network marketing product, they do all the fulfilling, they do all of the ordering, everything like that. Fulfilling, HR, all the stuff like that. All you have to do is get people into the funnel. That's your job as a network marketer. Get people into the funnel, move people along the funnel, and then get that sell, okay? And what I like to do, if they're going to join my network marketing team, I like to do it through an appointment, right? I make an appointment on Calendly or on Google, or I have them fill out an application. And once they fill out an application, then they can schedule a time with me. I set up a time with them, and then we talk to them, right? It's kind of like a job interview, right? So it's like, I'm not going to spend a lot of time with someone unless I vetted them out. And in order to vet them out, that's where the funnel comes into place. It's vetting people, and you eliminate people along the way. Okay. Now you're probably wondering, hey, what is this invisible step up here? This is the most important step. Before I get into that, if you want to learn more about funnels, recruiting online, click the first link down below. It's called recruitlikearockstar.com. It's a one-page blueprint that I have created, and that shows you how I've been able to attract over 2,700, almost 2,800 people now to my network marketing business, all in an automated way, so you can recruit more people into your downline. So it's a one page, it's free, you can download it, and there's even a video training that goes along with every single icon. There's a lot of icons, and I'm very visual, so I like to have things visualized. So click the first link down below and get into that. recruitlikearockstar.com, one page PDF for free. So what is this invisible step here? And this invisible step is the target step. So when you are going out there and you're making posts to get aware of people and have people become aware of you, you actually need to become aware of them. And that's where this target comes in. I created a product, it's called the Target Market Connector. It helps people really get focused in on like, who exactly is going to be the best person to buy your product? Who exactly, where are they at? What kind of problems do they have? And there's just about 20, 30 pages of questions that you can answer. And you can just go and just think like, who is your perfect person, right? You don't have to go and buy this product, but I highly recommend doing this because the rest of your funnel is going to be impacted by the people that you put into it. And the people that go into it is affected by the content that you put out here. So your content, your posts, your videos, all of these things that you put out there are going to be centered around a certain persona or person that is out there that you want to attract. And if you're out there putting posts that are just all random or crazy, you're not going to attract the right people. The algorithms won't know who you're going after. So hopefully this helps you grow your network marketing business. These are the 4 phases and the 5th invisible phase of the network marketing sales funnel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Go out, be great, and create your freedom.